guys, welcome back to Joshi Puroresu Japan 89, Episode 8. I'm Last Son. Unfortunately, we had a couple technical difficulties during filming this episode. I got through 3 shows of Eye for an Eye, and as you can see, we have 1 show left before OBS decided to crash and delete all my footage. So we're kind of going to call an audible and go over the weekly shows leading up to this last show. We'll book it, and then we'll book the event, and that way you guys can at least see what went on before this last show and then the pay-per-view. So we'll go ahead and take a look here at the JPJ weeklies that happened. We had, Fallen Angels taking on Yuko Angel, Shugo Shoujo, and Dragon Goddess. I only got 2.25. So that wasn't the greatest event. But we had an event hyping that event. And we had Kushida and Asami versus Akiko, Nissan, Yasumoto, and Nokuri Takusan. And then we had a day in a life for Aoki Natsuko that got us a 5-star. Tengo, Hime, Maeda, and Yubaba versus Chizu, Yurai, and Gandao, 3-star match. So not a great match, but not a horrible match. We had a smack talk between Shino Tenshi and Giantess Kyoto that got us a 3.5, let's say. Sasaki and Aja versus Kakajira and Maki Kondo had a 3.75. We had a home invasion between Date and Miyoko, and it got us, 4-star, 46 creative points, 5,700 fans. The second show here of this, we had, the main event package, promoting the main event between Wild Tammy Richards, Fumiko the Almas. We had Day in a Life for La Incendia. We had Hageshi Suzumi defeat Gandao. That was only a 3.25 match. We had a promo battle between Rakshasa and Kaori Otanio. Wings of Destiny versus Ilya defeated Ilya Koloff and Carrie Ann Sanderson. We had an off-camera assault between Saifan and Hageshi Suzumi. It was a pretty good segment, 4.25. Yukio Zaniba defeated Grace McTavish, 4-star almost. Smack talk between Luna Knight and La Incendia for that faction warfare. And then the main event of Wild Tammy Richards and Fumiko Takahashi versus Devadora de Almas and Megan Marlowe. Almost a 4-star match. And it got us 57 creative points, 6,800 fans. So the last show we potentially missed here, we obviously hyped the main event here. And that did, pretty good, 3.5. The Grand Mistresses defeated Mono and Dragon Goddess. A Day in the Life of Miss Hera. We had the Fallen Angels defeating the Pretty Solar Soldiers. We had a contract signing between Maki Kondo and Miyoko Katsuhito, because the story there was basically Katsuhito defeating Date, so we had to have a person step in. We had the Passionistas defeating Grace. We had an off-camera assault, and Cordelia Gray defeating Kagajira. 57 creative points, 10,000 fans. And now we are all, unfortunately, caught up. And we can now book this show, JPJ Weekly, the week for the Go Home show. I think on this one we'll have a tag team between Fumiko Takahashi, Giantess Kyoko taking on Boom. And we could have Katsuhito on here as well. And then we will book a segment. I have to kind of get used to it since I've been on Steam, going back to the browser and, the muscle memory. So we'll do the better villain, and we will sort feuds, and we'll sort by hype and see what ones we can do. We could do Smack Talk here between Jira, Ishigo team, and Passionistas. Go to a singles match here, and we could have Rakshasa take on Megan Marlowe, and we'll go ahead and remove the title Go into segments now. And let's see here. Do we want to take what feud do we want to actually use? Use do a recap. Do we want to do debut? Could do a feud. Yeah, we could do a feud package. We could do a 6-woman tag here, and in it we'll put in, let's see, do we want to use Miss Hera? Do we want to use Miss Aphrodite? Yeah. Or no, let's do Luna, Miss Hermes, and Miss Ares. And they will take on the team of Koloff, Sanderson, and Gundao. Now we'll go ahead and book a segment. And we'll do Slander the Competition. Go ahead and go back down here and we'll pick who we want. We'll do Aja. And we'll have her slander martial arts strong style. Okay, tag team, we'll do another 6-woman tag. Between Armbar, Nagani, Emma the Unleashed, and no, let's not do Emma the Unleashed because I have the new we could do Kylie Knight and Madison Bishop taking on Abina Larkin and Sunshine. Okay. Let's do a production video now. Let's go ahead and hype the main event. That looks, good. Just want to take probably one final look over the card here. We want to try to have a pretty decent card, and we'll go ahead and play this event. Yep. The only weekly of this show, week 4, start off with that main event package. 4.5 stars. We have our match between Armbar, Nagani, Kylie Knight, and Bishop. They get to pick up the victory with a 2.25 star. It worked against the crowd. That's not, the greatest. But Aja comes out to the ring, talks about martial arts strong style, 5-star slander of the competition. That's pretty good. Here we're going to have the Pretty Soldiers pick up the victory, 3.75. We have a feud package airing between Date and Katsuhito, 5 stars. Got some hype on that. That's my shot. Rakshasa is going to pick up the victory here in a 3.75 rated match. We're going to have, they're both pretty decent on them, but we're going to have Jira and Ishigo take and win the Smack Talk, the 5-star. And then for the main event, Buniyama, Katsuhito, or Kyoko and Takahashi. Let's give the victory to Kyoko and Takahashi here. 4.75 or 4.5, 68 creative points, 4.5 stars. Really good show. Got us some pretty good rep. Lots of good experience there. We'll go ahead and continue that up. And we gained 14.8k fans. Awesome. Now we just have our Eye for an Eye event now, pay-per-view. And we're going to have the match between Maki Kondo and Katsuhito. That is going to take place because Katsuhito injured Date. So here we're thinking about having, sort it by hype, and What can we do here? Do after a match attack. So she would come out after the match and attack Katsuhito, basically, saying, yeah, you may have taken me out of my home, but I'm still here, and I'm coming for you and the belt. So next match we can have Rakshasa versus Kaori Otanio for the All Asian. No, let's not do it for an All Asian. Let's make it like a non-title. Next one we want to do is Saifan, and she is going to take on, let's do Casey Sunshine. And now we'll start building out some tag teams, especially this Jira and Ishigo versus Passionistas. Looks like we're going to have to add a blow off to this. And while we're at it, we can add a gimmick. What kind of gimmick do we want to add? Do a steel cage. We could do a ladder. Let's do a ladder. We'll have that blow off with a ladder match. And next match we'll build let's do a 6-woman tag. Takahashi, Giantess Kyoko, and Wild Tammy take on Cordelia, Aja, and Sasaki. Go ahead and book that. We'll have Boom. And, well, actually, let's do Grace McTavish Kakajira, and we're going to do Zaniba. And we'll have Boom, Memento, and Okami. And we'll do a segment here. And main event package, and we'll do a day in the life of someone. Let's see here. Let's see who could use some popularity and overness. Could use Shino Tenshi. I think that's a good idea. Go ahead and put that there. Now we can go back into building. Could do a 10-woman tag team between Luna, Knight, Miss Hera, basically all of the pretty solar soldiers, and then we could have them take on the Fallen Angels. Unabama, Dai, and Akuma. Look at that. Let's head back and let's do 8-woman tag. Okay, we could have Mega Marlowe and De Almas, Uri, and we could do Gandao taking on Tenguhime, Yubaba, Maeda, and Suzumi. Yeah, I think that would be a really good match. But we have a main event ready between Maeda and De Almas that's advancing. That's something I'll keep an eye on. I think it'll be fine. Let's have Shino Tensei Sawa. We'll have all of the Nightmare Clan taking on Jime, and we'll have her with her partner Holly, and last but not least, we'll come up with Yonamar. Okay, we have one left. Move things around here. Actually, 0 left now after I booked that one. We'll go ahead and play. Yep. Let's take a look at Eye for an Eye. Go ahead and hit download there. So, Joshi Puroresu Japan presents JPJ Eye for an Eye live tonight in front of a mostly packed audience. Fan interest is on par for the event, which is headlined by Kazuhito taking on Maki Kondo for the JPJ World Women's Championship. They're also excited about Giantess Kyoko Wild Timmy Richards match. So here's some, they expect Maki Kondo to win the title, Rakshasa to win, Saifan's going to retain, the Passionistas are going to retain, Sasaki, Cordelia Gray, and Aja is going to get the win, they think. We're going to have Okami, Boom, and Memento win. Okay, they think the Pretty Solar Soldiers will win. Hime, Maeda, Kiko, and Yubaba, Suzumi is going to win. The Nightmare Clan will win via interference DQ. Okay, let's go ahead and continue this. And I think for the first match, we will have the Nightmare Clan win, but it won't be by an interference DQ finish. It'll just be a straight up clean win. We'll hype the video package, and it's hyping the aftermatch. I should have realized that. 5-star. Could you imagine that? They're hyping the attack that it's supposed to be a surprise. Here we're going to have Hime, Maeda, Yubaba, and Suzumi win. Ooh, Yubaba suffered an injury. We'll have to check on that afterwards. Pretty Solar Soldiers are going to get the victory, but it's a hot match, so that's great. Both teams benefit. We'll have team of... We want Jiro's team. Yeah. 4-star match there. Day in the life of Shino Tenshi, 5 stars. 34 pop, 8 overness. That's great. Here we'll have, do we want to have, let's give Sasaki, Gray, and Asha the victory here. Here we're going to have the Passionistas retain. 3.75 stars. Here we'll have Saifan, retain. Here we'll have this act like kind of like a Otanio getting the victory over Rakshasa in their feud. Kazuhito is going to retain against Maki Kondo. So it's not that I don't want Maki Kondo to take the title. I just want somebody else. I have plans for somebody else. Date is going to come in and attack and beat Kazuhito down for, coming in and beating her in her house. 115 creative points. We have that injury we'll have to deal with. Did get some pretty good prestige for the event. Pretty decent rep. Go ahead and continue. And we gained only 600 fans, but a lot of WWC news. There's some JPJ. We did get Europa. So Europa has signed a long-term contract with us. JPJ delivers solid matches. The injury, Anakova. There's a classic match between Kazuhito and Kondo. So all in all, I think it was a good show. It obviously wasn't the best show that we could have done, but it wasn't a horrible show. So Saba wants to disband the Relentless Savagery team. Can we do anything else? No. I don't think it's actually exciting, but I guess I can disband your team and everything because I have to get some of these talent requests looked at. Take a look at the messages. Miss Aphrodite's not been showing up in training, so she lost work rate XP. Not great. They accepted our offer for Europa, who's ready for a fresh start. There's a scouting report. Isaac Lovejoy's available. Pecos Jill. We have our injury, 9 to 13 months from a severe concussion. That's not good. So that'll hurt us a little bit, but we'll deal with that injury. And just taking a look here at the roster, injured. She's 37. Kind of try to see, potentially it's going to hurt the Wings of Destiny team I made with Hime, but hey, that's what happens. We need some injuries to be able to grind those out and raise our doctors and our medical facility. So, well, guys, that's been a shortened episode 8 because of OBS struggles. I'll have to see if I can get that fixed and back to the Steam version here instead of the browser right now. I do enjoy both of them. They're both great. Links in the description for all of the Patreons and the wikis and where you can play Journey of Wrestling. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel and leave some comments of who else you guys think I should go after and try to sign. So I'm Last Son. This is Last Son Gaming. I can't wait to get back into the next episode. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in our next video.